So you're here because you want to know how to save $200,000. I can save you $200,000 by getting you HIPAA compliant, because the average cost for breach cleanup is between $150,000 and $250,000. That's not including ransomware cleanup, which is the #1 threat to healthcare industry currently today, really all industries. So if you want to save $200,000 or more, if you're non-compliant, the savings is much more, because I'm eliminating the opportunity for you to get hit with non-compliance penalties, which range from $100 to $1.5 million per violation. Now, you've probably heard in the media millions and millions of dollars, which that can happen too, and it's because they're grossly non-compliant. The #1 way to save yourself and protect your practice is by being compliant. And then if something happens, like a ransomware incident, which was $200,000 for a recent client of mine to be cleaned up from, I've got your back with an insurance policy through Lloyd's of London. So let me save you $200,000. $200,000. Can you afford that? $200,000 just for having a cyber or data breach incident. That's how much these things cost, and that's on the low end. Not to mention non-compliance penalties, which can reach millions. Can you afford that? Most businesses in America definitely can't. And I want to help you avoid that situation. Cyber insurance is more important than ever in today's world. If you don't have a cyber insurance policy, you are extremely exposed financially with your business. Not only that, you're likely not HIPAA compliant. So click on the link below, find out more about my insurance policy, how you can get protected, have a team of responders, and I'll also help you get HIPAA compliant. Click here to get started. Okay, so in today's world, it's a constant push-pull for time versus money, right? And mostly we're selling our time for money. If you're selling your time to treat patients, you're getting rewarded with a monetary return, charging that patient for your treatment, right? So do you want to sell more of your time for money by trying to figure out how to navigate HIPAA compliance by yourself? Are you an attorney? Do you have a law degree? I mean, sure, you could do it. It's going to take you a long time though. And why do you want to sell your time for that when you could be treating more patients or spending more time with your family and friends? I can take all of the heavy lifting off your desk, and more importantly, I can give you true peace of mind. If you're navigating the laws on your own, you're going to be left with a question mark, because it's not just about getting compliant. That's really the easy part. It's maintaining compliance, because much like the tax laws change every year, so do the HIPAA laws. Who's going to monitor that and look out for that for you? That all requires you to dedicate more time. Don't sell your time to HIPAA compliance. Let me put a solution in place that'll do everything for you so that you can focus on what you love. So here is how I can protect you. A risk assessment is the first step. I'm going to give that to you for free. It's a $700 value. Not only that, I'm going to give you 30 minutes of my time personally to help you understand what those results look like. And then based on the results, if you need some help, I'm going to show you some solution options that can easily address it. If you want to look it up in advance, the technology is called Office Safe. It's a software that is an all-in-one solution designed to get you compliant, keep you compliant, and if something happens, we have an incident response team that will respond for you and an insurance policy that will financially protect you from the expense. Look, if you understand you have to be compliant, if you've been to all the seminars and you've heard about all of the scaries and you're like, I just want to get this off my desk, I got you. We can get started today. Click at the bottom. Here's what the insurance comes, or here's what the program comes with. A HIPAA manual built and backed by attorneys. I'm going to ship that directly to your practice. An Office Safe portal built by our web engineers to get you a custom portal where you can train your employees, you can get updated policies and procedures, we'll get you an emergency and incident response plan, the business associate agreements that I'm sure you've heard about, an incident response team, PCI compliance, data backup, email encryption, and a $500,000 policy through Lloyd's of London, all for just $199. I normally charge $299, but because I'm getting started new with the HIPAA chick, I want to reward my founding followers. So, like I said, take the risk assessment as your starting point. At the end of it, you're going to receive an immediate risk score to give you an idea of where you're at. There's a scheduling tool right at the bottom of where you click submit. Select a date and time to meet with me for 30 minutes. We'll have a phone call. I'll send you an email to confirm the meeting and date. And I'll even give you my personal number, so if you have questions before then, you can reach me.